What's goody, world? I'm back now. Talk to me now. I'm on a shorts run. I'm on the Fat Electrician shorts run today. I already did military tactics. I did EOD. And now we on to the PJs, the Pararescue. Huh? Some airborne shit going on right now. Let's get it. Fat Electrician reviews the PJs. Pararescue in parentheses. Teach me something, Nick. What I need to know about the homies.
Today we're talking about Air Force PJs. This episode is brought to you by Shinesty, the tactical underwear. The only underwear with anti-batwing technology. Ladies and gentlemen, when things go wrong, the grunts call up the world's largest wholesaler of forever boxes. The United States Air Force.
Wait, the forever... Forever boxes?
Shinesty, the tactical underwear. The only underwear with anti-batwing technology. Ladies and gentlemen, when things go wrong, the grunts call up the world's largest wholesaler of forever boxes. The United States Air Force. Affectionately known as the Chair Force because, well, they're basically death's receptionist. They will schedule you an appointment with a deity of your choosing from a distance. But what happens?
Oh, my bad. I heard that all wrong. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was slick kind of dissing, but he basically saying, come have a seat. We will decide where your soul goes. We decide where you want to go, dog. What do you want to do? That's who they are. Okay.
The United States Air Force. Affectionately known as the Chair Force because, well, they're basically death's receptionist. They will schedule you an appointment with a deity of your choosing from a distance. But what happens when the grunts don't just need help deleting bad guys? What happens when the grunts need to be saved? That is when the Air Force takes a more hands-on approach and deploys what I can only describe as the battlefield archangel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Pararescue, also known as the Air Force PJs. That is the wrong fucking picture. Damn it! That's better. The Air Force PJs. If you don't know what a PJ is, the easiest way I can explain this to you is they are the 911...
Wait. Okay. He hasn't said what PJ means. Does PJ mean para-jumper? I know it's about pararescue, but is a PJ a para-jumper? Is that what that actual tag stands for? Let me know.
911 service for the baddest PJs. If you don't know what a PJ is, the easiest way I can explain this to you is they are the 911 service for the baddest men on the planet. This is who the Green Berets and the Navy SEALs call when things go wrong. These guys only go on suicide missions, and they're so badass they just call them missions. Now, if you don't know, PJs are a special operations group, which means they are the best in the world at something. And the thing they are best at is being Doc. I said that the Green Berets basically had a doctorate degree in being a grunt. The PJs have a doctorate degree in being Doc. Doc squared, if you will. You see, Doc in the world at something. And the thing they are best at is being Doc. I said that the Green Berets basically had a doctorate degree in being a grunt. The PJs have a doctorate degree in being Doc. Okay. Doc squared, if you will. You see,
and you don't fuck with Doc, and it's Doc squared, so you double don't fuck. You gotta double down on a don't fuck with Doc. Okay, we doubling down on a don't fuck with. Okay, cool, let's go.
A doctorate degree in being a grunt. The PJs have a doctorate degree in being Doc. Doc squared, if you will. You see, Doc might be the only guy that can stack and unstack bodies on the battlefield. The PJs take that to another level. They will straight up exhume your remains and bring you back to life. They are a battlefield necromancer. What I'm trying to say is if the PJs would have excavated the pyramids instead of archaeologists, we'd probably have a pharaoh alive today. One Green Beret that I talked to said that these guys will save your life with one hand while laying down suppressive fire with the other. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, here's the deal. When a good guy gets...
Doc has to do that sometimes too, but they try their best for Doc not to have to return fire, but it sounds like the PJs... like that's what they want to do. They want to jump down. This man just said to us that they are the 911 for the Green Beret. I thought the Green Berets was the end all. That's it. There's nothing. Now you telling me there's a secret organization that comes and saves the Green Berets? So what the fuck are they made of? They not made of skin and bones like us. If the Green Berets gotta call somebody for help, then what do we call those people? I guess we call them PJs. Shit. So you telling me if Rambo needed help, he got to call somebody badder than him? And then there's actually somebody badder than him? Okay. I mean, when does it end? At what point is there like This is the ceiling, guys. This is the badass of all badass. Now you telling me there's a badass for the most badass people on the planet? Fuck. Man. So who saves them? Okay, bro.
What I'm trying to say is if the PJs would have excavated the pyramids instead of archaeologists, we'd probably have a pharaoh alive today. One Green Beret that I talked to said that these guys will save your life with one hand while laying down suppressive fire with the other. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, here's the deal. When a good guy gets hurt, these men jump out of a plane, rappel out of a helicopter, do absolutely whatever it takes to get to that injured person and bring them home. These men have every intention of bringing you home or not coming home themselves. You see, these guys only get called when the metric system has hit the fan. Yeah, I called the metric system shit. Freedom fractions forever. Deal with it. If you're a bad guy and you see an Air Force PJ coming, Uncle Sam has just played his reverse card. If you put a grunt in his grave and you see a PJ, you're going in that grave instead and that grunt's coming home. 3 minutes is not enough time to adequately explain to you how badass these men are. You have to be the best of the best to even qualify to get a chance to be a PJ. And if you get that chance, it is 2 years of hard training. The hardest training the military has to offer. This training has a 90% attrition rate, meaning that of the best, 1 out of 10 makes it. These men are willing to subject themselves to that hardship for no other reason than the opportunity to go on a suicide mission to save someone they probably don't even know. That is why their motto is so that others may live. These men are quite literally warrior monks that have dedicated their lives and sacrificed their bodies to simply be ready in case they're needed. So in conclusion, the Air Force doesn't go hands-on very often. But when they do, it is the hands of a PJ reaching into the afterlife to bring grunts home. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content and maybe like to buy me a beer about it, don't. At least not today. But it would be a huge favor to me if you could click this button right here in my bio. It'll take you here, and then just hit subscribe. It is hands down the best way to support this channel with 0 cost to you. So until next time, quack bang out.
Alright, all jokes aside, seriously, so let me just dead ass. This ain't no joking. Straight up. Help me figure this out, y'all. Because I don't know the answers. From what I remember, you guys telling me and Nick telling me Green Berets are like top tier military. It's the you don't want to fuck with them. Right? Was it Mac Sov? You don't want to Mac with Mac Sog. Mav Sog. Ugh. Is it Mac Sov or Mac Sog? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You don't want to fuck with the Green Berets. So now you're telling me that pararescue PJs are a tad bit more elite. They go on missions that they don't plan on returning from. At least Green Berets go on missions where they like, okay, we gonna figure this shit out and we gonna get back. PJs, they go on those missions where it's like, hey, we might not come back today, so fuck that. Fuck all that other stuff. Let's just go in here and save these people. My question is, he said 1 of every 10 who applies is recruited. So is it Green Berets that's trying out? Because what do you have? What rank and what level of the military do you have to be to even be able to apply for the position of PJ? Serious question, y'all, because I don't know. What do you have to do if this is who the Green Berets call on? So is it the Green Berets who's trying out to become PJs? Learn me, y'all. Come on now. Teach me something. I need to know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If there's any para-rescue missions that I need to watch, because now I'm in, when you're watching movies and you see the guys jumping out of helicopters to go save somebody, you're not thinking, man, it's so crazy how film and television have made war and military things kind of like, it almost make a civilian feel like they kind of can discuss shit, but really we can't. Like, I'm watching people jump out of jump out of helicopters and planes to save people, but I'm thinking that's the easy shit. I'm thinking, oh, that's the people on the ground and did majority of the shooting and killing. So the parachute would come in. But now I'm learning that no, this is actually, they're actually coming down to finish off what's going on and save people and bring the dead back from life and rescue them and take them home and making sure that the enemy is done for too. So God, just Macavisov. I think that's it. Let me know, man. Let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.